Hello everyone, Absent Friend here, and once again we are heading into the Disney Villainous Introduction to Evil box, this time Captain Hook. So let's head on to the game table and check it out. Remember, thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell to be alerted when new episodes are available. And here we are at the game table with Captain Hook. As you can see, we have the old Captain Hook, and now we're going to move up and let's take a look at the new Captain Hook. There he is. And so as you can see, there is no difference. Once again, we have a board that has barely changed at all. There is one small little difference, and that is the Lost Boys hideout is no longer locked. The lock token does not exist in the Introduction to Evil box, if you haven't noticed. So we have no lock token to put on the Lost Boys hideout. Alright, so every location is free and open and ready to move to. So let's take the old box away, or the old board away, and you can also see his objective is exactly the same. So what else has changed? So let's see. Well, let's take a look at his old allies. Here are some of them. Actually, let's go ahead and just do all of them. Okay. Alright, so there's all his old allies. And here come his new allies. We'll just compare them to the old ones here. Oh, there they go. Alright. So, what's the difference? Well, at first glance, none. Mr. Starkey is the same. Smee is the same. Yep, the boarding party are still Y attackers. So, there you go. They just removed... All they did was remove all the mentions of unlocked locations because there are no locked locations. So there you have it. That's the only difference. They just removed all the unlocked text from the allies. Alright, so make sure we don't mix up the old and the new. Okay, so now we're going to look at the items. Here are the old items. By the way, if you have conditions that are affected by items, definitely play against Captain Hook, whether old or new, because he has a lot of items. Here are the new items. Most of them have not changed. However, yeah, so every one of them is still the same except for the Neverland map. Alright? And the Neverland map, in the old one, when you play it, that is what you use to unlock the Lost Boys hideout. But now, since there is no lock, you get the Neverland map, and this is how you can find and play Peter Pan. So you get the Neverland map, you find and play Peter Pan, whether he's there or not. And when you defeat a hero, then you can discard the Neverland map. Now, why would you want to do that? Well, I'll show you when we get to the Fate deck. Okay, so hold that one in your thoughts. All right. So the Neverland map is the only one that has changed. Okay. So just check it all out. You know, pause the video if you need to, just to kind of get a good glance at it. And now we're going to move on to the effects. Be sure to stick around because after I show you all the comparisons of the new and old cards, we're going to do a live playthrough of the new version of Captain Hook, so you can guys see all these cards in action. Alright, so here are the effects. I think that's it, just those three, right? Yeah. Okay, so those are the old effects. And now the new effects. Okay. So, the old effects are pretty much the same as the new effects. There really is no difference. Worthy Opponent is the same. Give Them a Scare is the same. And Aye Aye Sir is the same. So there you have it. Once again, they just got rid of the unlocked location text. That's it. Any references to unlocked is out. That's the only change on those effects, okay? So now let's look at his conditions. Remember, he only has 2. Those are the old conditions. And here are the new conditions. Okay, so in the old one, you had strength of 4 or more, whether it's ally or hero. So the old one says ally strength of 4 or more or hero strength of 4 or more. And the new one, they're a little nicer to you. It's ally strength of 3 or more or hero with a strength of 3 or more. Okay, it's the same effect though, same effect. You can still play an ally for free, but this time it's only for an ally of 3 or more. And then obsession is if they defeat a hero with strength of 3 or more, then you get to reveal a hero and either play it or discard it, which is nice. Okay, so no, they just are a little nicer in the limitations on the conditions for Captain Hook. And last but not least, let's take a look at his movers. That's his old mover versus the new mover. As you can see, we've gone from Jolly Rancher to whatever hard candy is not see-through. So take your pick on that. I love Jolly Ranchers. Lifesavers, they kind of look like the same, so I'm not really sure. Y'all can call it whatever you like. All right, maybe Starburst, I guess. I don't know. I don't eat Starburst. But there you have it. So we are going to set up to play as Captain Hook, and so stick around, and I'll be right back. So here we go. Hang on a second. I completely forgot. We forgot to look at the fate cards. I knew something was wrong. All right, so now we're going to look at his fate cards. So let's start with his items and effects. Oh wait, those are the new ones. And here are the old ones. Okay. All right, so that's it. There's really no change. Discard an item, gain 2 strength on a hero, or you have to defeat a hero, this hero, before you can defeat other heroes. So the items and effects are the same in the Fate deck. I can't believe I almost forgot this because this is very important. Now let's look at the heroes. We're gonna look at, there's 6 actually we're gonna look at, and then we'll look at you know who in a second. Oh, where'd he go? Here we go. Okay, so here's the new ones. As far as I can tell, there is no change with them. Wendy is the same. Tinkerbell is the same. John is the same. Michael is the same. I'm just looking to see if I missed anything. Nope. Lost Boys are the same. And TikTok is the same. So all the heroes are the same from old to new. Okay? However, there is one hero that is drastically different. Whether it's good or bad, I don't know. I'll leave that up to y'all. There's the old Peter Pan. And the new Peter Pan. Okay, so the old Peter Pan says when he's revealed, no matter how you reveal him, whether it's in a fate action or not, he has to be played. So if you fate Captain Hook and Peter Pan comes out, he has to be played. Not terrible, but, especially if the Lost Boys hideout is unlocked, you definitely don't want to do that. And you can't play any of the fate cards. However, the new version has something totally different. This time, Peter Pan does not get played if he's revealed in a fate action. So if you can play the other fate card, do it. Make Captain Hook get Peter Pan himself. As a matter of fact, it's good to get him in the discard pile because it makes it that much harder for Captain Hook to find him. The only way he can find him is through the Neverland map or to reshuffle the fate deck. Of course, he can only be played to the hideout, and then of course Hook will have to move him to Jolly Rancher to defeat him. And however, he cannot move Peter Pan until he discards that Neverland map. So remember how it said you have to defeat a hero to discard the Neverland map? That's why. So you need to defeat that hero quickly to discard the map and get Peter Pan moving to Jolly Roger. Okay? So story-wise, that makes more sense than it did in the old one. So I do like the mechanics to be more character-driven, definitely for sure, for Captain Hook. As far as the other gameplay goes, I don't know. Let's find out. So once again, I'll see you guys back in a minute whenever I get the board set up for the live playthrough. So here we go. And we're back. And we have the board set up, but I got some serious shuffling to do because I gathered all those cards up when I was showing them to you guys, and everything is put together category by category. So we got some serious shuffling to do. All right. So while we're shuffling, let's discuss what is next for the absent friend, because this covers pretty much well, not pretty much. This covers every single Disney villainous villain that Ravensburger has given us so far. I hope it's not the end. That's for sure. We still got plenty more Disney villains out there to cover and make boxes for. So I'm hoping that maybe we'll get something new next year. I hope it's good. I hope it's a 3 villain box, not 2, not 1. It'd be nice to have a full 3 villain box. And but in the meantime, we got to figure out what to do next. So I'm going to put up a poll, and you guys can vote. All my absent friends out there can vote on what you'd like to see next. Would you like to see me do guides and cover Star Wars villains for Star Wars Villainous? Because I do enjoy the Star Wars Villainous. Or would you like to see the advanced guides for Disney Villainous? Okay? So I know I've been promising that for a while. And I've had people reach out and ask for the advanced guides. I've also had people reach out for the Star Wars guides. So I'll put up a poll, and you guys can vote on what you want to see next. Now, I will cover both. This just kind of helps me decide which one to do first. All right, so y'all be sure to subscribe and also vote in the poll. Okay, now hopefully that is good. I may have shuffled myself into a loss, but we'll see. All right. So thinking about strategy for this game, or for Captain Hook, let's see. Oops. There we go. There's my clicking sound. There we go. Oh, that makes me happy. All right. As far as Captain Hook strategy, we need to get cycle our deck and get that Neverland map, because no matter if we find Peter Pan through fading, or through give them a scare or anything else like that, we've got to have that Neverland map to be able to move Peter Pan. So let's set up our feeding ground with Jolly Roger and cycle the deck and get to that Neverland map. Okay, so see, while I would like to do the Worthy Opponent and get some free power, I mean, we do need other heroes, so maybe I should do at least one. Okay, so let's do that. So let's go ahead and head to that Mermaid Lagoon so we can build up some power. And for 0, we're going to play Worthy Opponent to gain 2 power. Come on, power. There we go. And we reveal cards from our Fade deck until we find a hero. Dang it. I was afraid of that. Okay, well, we'll put him here, where he is the least troublesome. Okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and play a second card. Give them a scare. And that means I get to look at... Oh, look, there he is. There he is, there he is, there he is. Okay. So, we're just gonna leave those right where they are. Actually, let's put them in this order. Okay. And I can't discard. So let's go ahead and draw back up. And let's go to the... Let's go ahead and head to Jolly Roger. Oops, I don't need y'all anymore. Gain 1. And for 2, we're going to play the boarding party. I always play them here so they can Y attack the Jolly Roger and, as well as others. I'm going to discard that. And that's all I can do. I'm going to hold on to these. Alrighty. Now it's time to be faded. Looky there. So, you know what? I should have discarded them. I should have discarded them because I should have discarded this pixie dust. Because that's exactly what's going to happen. I was hoping for another worthy opponent. So I gambled on that one and I lost. So, that's okay. The name of the game sometimes. Alright, so let's see what else we got here. I think we're just going to head back to the Mermaid Lagoon. And for 3, or I'm gaining 3 and paying 3 to play this Pirate Brute. Now normally I play him here, but I got to get rid of TikTok. And then for yeah, for 1, I'm gonna give him a Cutlass. And that's it. That was turn 3, by the way. Okay. And now for turn 4. Back over here. These guys take out TikTok. So now I don't have to worry about him anymore. And I'm discarding that. And for 1, actually for the 1 I gained, I'm going to play a Swishbuckler. Okay. And that's turn 4. Okay. Discard an item. Well, there are no items. So Michael gets played, and we're going to put Michael right there. So he can't play 2 cards in 1 turn anymore. Alright, no big deal. So we're going to go to... Alright, we're going to go to Skull Rock. Gain 1. And for 2, we're going to play the cannon. And I'm going to go ahead and discard all of these because I've got to get to that Neverland map. Alright. That was turn 5. See what our new hand holds. Okay, turn 6. Game 1. And for 3, I'm going to play another Pirate Brute. We're going to discard this. And that's it. Oh, taunt. Okay, well, don't have a choice here. Alright, so we have to defeat Michael before we defeat anybody else. Alright, turn 7. Let's go ahead and go over here. Move Michael off of my double cards play action. Gain 2. And for that 2, we're going to play Smee. So we're up to 4, 8, 10. We can easily take out Captain Hook. Or Captain Hook. Peter Pan. So, yeah, that's turn 7. Can discard. Turn 8. Yeah, let's go ahead and go here. Gain 3. And for 2. Boarding party. And for another 2. Boarding party. Ah, there it is. Okay, good. Okay. Wendy or Pixie Dust? Well, Wendy can definitely increase the strength of others. Michael will get more strength with more heroes out. So, let's do that. So, Wendy, and I'll use power to signify this. Wendy gives Michael +1. And he gets another +1 with other heroes in the realm. So he's actually 3 now, which is pretty good for a tiny little infant. Okay, but we have more important matters. We're going to go to Lost Boys hideout. We're going to move Wendy off of my... It's kind of like, it reminds me of Ursula, where I get everybody off of my double card play action and put them on Eric's ship. I just move everybody to Skull Rock. Okay, so Wendy is now at Skull Rock with Michael. And I'm going to gain 2. And... For that 2, I'm going to play the Ingenious Device. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but it's okay. It's okay. That was turn 9, by the way. Alright, turn 10. Let's go back to Mermaid Lagoon. Gain 3. Gain 3. Gain 3. Gain 3. Anyway. I really have enough allies, so I'm not going to worry about them. So, that's it. I just needed to gain some power. Alright. So... Pixie Dust or discard an item? Well, let's discard. Actually, let's make Michael more powerful. Since he has to defeat Michael, and he's going to have to defeat Michael, let's make Michael more powerful. So Michael is now up to... I'll use more power to help it out. And I'm sorry if these go off screen if they're at the top. We know it's there. Michael, Wendy. Michael has 2 items on him. And he's now up to 5. So, he's really, really powerful. Excuse me. Alright, so now we're going to go back to the Lost Boys hideout. We're going to gain 2. And for 4, we're going to play the Neverland map, which means we're going to find Peter Pan. I know exactly where he is. We're going to play him. Okay. And that's all I can do. Except move him. No, I can't move him because the Neverland map is out. That was turn 11. Okay. Turn 12. Jolly... Actually, we're going to go right here to the Mermaid Lagoon. We're going to gain 3. Gain 3. Gain 3. Gain 3. And then we're going to... I'm going to make use of the Aye, Sir, which I don't really do. So for one, I'm going to play Aye, Sir to move this brute, and he gets +2 until the end of the turn. Alright, so he's at 6. Michael is at 5. So I'm going to use this cannon to destroy this infant with his pixie dust and Wendy's boost and everything else. So he's gone. The power brute's gone too. Alright, which means this is gone. And now I'm going to use the Ingenious Device to move Peter Pan. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna play my second card before I do my ingenious device. So give me a sec. Actually, yes, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay, but I'm gonna play my second card, and for one, I'm gonna put this cutlass right there. All right. So that. Now I'm moving Peter Pan. And I'm done. And now the Fators are very nervous. Okay, we have the Lost Boys, we have Tinkerbell. Well, Tinkerbell is the better choice here, and she's going to remove this guy who has that cutlass. So I have 4, 6, 8. I still have enough to defeat Peter Pan. So, but I'm going to have some backup, so don't worry, folks. Alright, so we're going to go to the Lost Boys hideout. Move Peter Pan again. Oh wait, actually Peter Pan has, I just realized, he has 1, and so does Tinkerbell. Because of Wendy. So he has 9, actually. Let's turn 13. Okay, so I moved Peter Pan, and did I gain 2? I don't think so. Okay, and then for 1, so now I'm up to 4, 6, 10. And that's all I can do there. Turn 14. We're going to go to the Mermaid Lagoon. We're going to move Peter Pan here. And I'm going to play for 1. Actually, oh, well, it doesn't matter. I should have used that condition. I forgot that I had it, and I lost the power over there. But anyway, it's okay. Because with the cannon, we are going to use 2, 4, 8, 10, these allies to defeat Peter Pan. Bleh. That's it. Game over. I win. So, that's the new Captain Hook, folks. He's, is he better or worse? I don't know. I've been thinking about this all throughout this guide, about as far as the introduction to evil villains. And, well, I think my final thoughts on this are, if you've never played Disney Villainous ever, or if you want to introduce Disney Villainous to people who are not, real big on tabletop games, but maybe just want to give it a try, this is the one to do. This is the one to introduce them with, because it is easy to understand. The mechanics aren't too difficult to follow. Ursula is definitely a lot easier than she was in the original. But does that make it better? It's hard to say yes or no, because I'm so biased to the original. I played the original for so long that when this new one came along, I was just like, why? I mean, was it really broke in the first place? So, who knows? I'll let you guys decide that. So, I like it. I think it's a good idea. Once again, if you're trying to introduce the game to new people. So I get it. Trying to reintroduce the game to new people. I totally get it. So, as I said, if you're trying to teach this game to new people who've never played it before and want to try to get them hooked on it, then definitely do Introduction to Evil. But even hardcore gamers might even need just that a round or two in their Introduction to Evil box. And then once they get the idea, they can try some of the expansions and then maybe go back into the original box and then, make up their minds from there. So I'm really not going to go back into this box again. While it is a lot of fun, there's really not much to it. There's really no advanced strategies needed because, everything is pretty much the way it is. So if we go the advanced strategies route first, based on y'all's votes, I'm going to only advance strategy from the original box, okay? And as far as I'm concerned, that's the true version. So that's my thoughts on that. I apologize to anyone out there who maybe likes the Introduction to Evil better than the Introduction to Evil better than the original. And that's wonderful. Have fun playing it. I'm going to stick to the original box though. That's pretty much where I'm going to go on from now. But I'm glad I have it. I do like the new movers. I do enjoy them. So, you could just get the new movers out and just use them. I do kind of like starting with 2 power and starting on your portrait instead of the first location. But, Maybe that makes it too easy. Who knows? But anyway, there we have it. Introduction to Evil, done. So be on the lookout for that poll, and we'll decide where we're going next, absent friends. And be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps my channel out. Lets me know that you guys enjoy this and want to see more. So until next time, this is your absent friend, signing off.